Okay, so this is going to be a quick video on how to view the logs, how to store logs, how to send logs, just how to view the logs in general on a Azure SQL database. So what we have first is we have this Azure SQL server, and on that SQL server, we have this test database. It can be any database for that matter. So we have the test database. What I want to do is if somebody goes into this database and they say, for instance, they create a new user, they change some things, whatever. I want to be able to see that activity. What I'm looking for here is to see whether or not somebody created new users, somebody deleted a user, somebody changed permissions on a user, security related logs on the database that exist on the database server. So let's get started and see how we can find the information out. So what I have here is this test database, and then I'm going to go to auditing, and then I'm going to go to enable Azure SQL auditing. Okay, so here I'm using the Event Hub, and I'm also going to use the storage account, select a subscription, Azure subscription 1, storage account. I'm just going to use this storage account Atlantis, manage identity. I'm going to keep that as is. Retention days, unlimited. I don't want unlimited. This is just for, I'm going to do 90 days. We do 90 days hot. There we go. And I'm going to save that. You know what? I'm going to add one more destination too. I'm going to add the log analytics because we're just going to shoot them everywhere. Just see what looks best. But right now it's saving the auditing settings. So it's going to take a minute. I'll come back and then we'll add this log analytics as well. All right, cool. So it's done. Let's go ahead and add log analytics as well. Subscription, the same one, Azure subscription 1, log analytics. I don't have anything. I guess I have to create one. Let's, no results were found. Easy fix. Let's just go over here to, let's go back over here to the Azure portal. And then I'm going to go to log analytics. I guess it's workspace. Sure. Whatever. We're going to create one. Same subscription, of course, resource group, whatever you want to do. What was the other one? Network watch, RG, I don't know. Okay, instance details, we'll call it, what is this? Log analytics 1. Okay, numbers are easy. Tags, forget about it. Pay as you go. Not really worried about that because honestly, this is just for knowing how to do it and learning how to recognize these types of resources inside Azure. When you're working inside a corporation or whatever, then you know what these things are. All right, we got the deployment in progress. So it's getting ready here. I'll wait for that. All right, boom, it's created. I'm not even gonna go to the resource. I just need to get back over here and add this. Oh, it's just not gonna even show me it because I'm gonna have to refresh this page. Let's refresh that, reload. All right, so log analytics, I should have something now. Azure subscription, log analytics 1, there we go. All right, so I got logs blasting everywhere. Storage accounts, log analytics, event hubs. We're gonna find some logs here. All right, let's save that off. You know why I'm looking at it here? It's got this server level auditing disabled. I don't like the sound of that. So let's go back over here to the server as well and add some logging there too. So the server is the SQL server. And let's add some logs here too. Don't want that. I want, looks like we're getting some stuff here. I want auditing. Yeah, there we go. Auditing, yeah. Enable. So what I'm going to do here is enable Azure SQL auditing server. I'm going to do storage. I'm going to use log analytics. I'm going to do event hub. I'm going to hit it all. Okay, subscription. And then I'm going to turn this stuff off immediately after we get it going. All right, we're going to do, oh shoot, namespace. Oh, it's optional. Cool. Log analytics, subscription first. Then let's do this. So many freaking settings here. I mean, really. All right, SQL auditing, blah, 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 storage. We got everything turned on. Let's go ahead and save that. I mean, at this point, I got every log that I can think of turned on for this SQL server and database pair. I shouldn't be able to do anything without a log popping up, a log registering. So let's go to the database. So we're on the SQL server first. From the SQL server, we're gonna go straight to the database. So you just simply click on SQL databases. We have one, test DB1. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna connect with Azure Data Studio because I already have that. Launch it now. Okay, hit this, highlight that. Bada bing, bada boom. That's okay. There we go. So I'm going to create a test database user. I'm going to call this test database user 3 because obviously I've done this before. And let's click run. Okay, great. We created a new user called test database user 3 with a password, blah, blah, blah. And there's no reason why this shouldn't pop up. I should be able to find this log. So hang tight. Let me find this log. All right. Auditing. And then I want to view the logs. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that's great. Server audit. Batch completed. I don't care about batches. I want to see where I created this user. This is not telling me anything. Don't jump me. I want to see all the logs. Ooh, jackpot. Finally found it. Man, this is, that was that create test DB user 3 with a password. Oh, it obfuscated it. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Declare statement. Okay, so these are some juicy logs. These are the logs I want to see. Who did it? The principal name. That was me, admin. Okay. Oh, my IP address right here. I need to obfuscate that. All right, so that's good. I got a chart. What's this about? Ooh, got a spike in activity. All right. But I'll just recap it real quick. I have a SQL server in Azure. This SQL server has a SQL database on it. This is the database right here. If I click on that database and I go to auditing, and then I view the audit logs, it's going to show me this. But since I have log analytics enabled, I had to click off and click on for whatever reason. Go to log analytics. This will run the query, and it's looking for all of my security events. This will show us where, when, and how, who did what in the server. Remember, I created that user, test database user 3 with the password, blah, blah, blah. And this actually captures a client IP too. I need to obfuscate this as client IP. But these logs are pretty raw. This is good. So you would use this to really look at the logs. Now you can send it off to like the Event Hub. If you have like a SIM, if you're working in any type of corporate environment, they're gonna have like a SIM, and that SIM will be able to correlate all this and put it all in a nice format for you. This is how you create the logs, or how you look at the logs for an Azure SQL database. And you can run different queries here. I think they have some canned queries. Let's check it out. Let's see if they got any canned queries. Check this out. Look, they've got view the last confidential consortium framework application errors. I mean, wow, it's got all kind of stuff in here. So I'm not hating log analytics right now. I'm thinking if I was looking for something and I had access to this, I could probably find some stuff pretty easily. Okay. Content distribution. Anyway, you can play around with this if you have it and look for other queries that you could run. For security purposes, not really going to need this. You just need to know how this works. So somebody has a server in Azure. They have databases in Azure. Now you know where to go look for these logs at. If they say they're sending them to Event Hub and they're sending them to a SIM like QRadar, ArcSight, what's some other SIMs? Any SIM of that nature, logarithm, then you should see the logs that I just showed you back here in this first query. You should see logs like this. Sometimes you see jobs that ask for, can you run queries? This is what they're talking about. They want you to look at these logs and say, show me when this person did such and such, whatever. Then you can come in here and modify this query, make your own query, but you need to understand queries at this level. You don't have to be a genius with it. You just got to know how to add to a query, take away, copy, paste, whatever. But this will get you there. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We're going to do some more Azure database security videos, just as a step-by-step how to secure an Azure database. It's a quick video. And then we're going to move on to some other videos about other things in Azure as far as security. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.